Excuse me, I'm chewing on a cheese crisp my wife made me. Got done working out, and I was saying I'm surprised at the polls about early voting, what's actually going on. Seems like the Republicans are running away with early vote. Now, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket and just say, automatically Republican and Trump's going to win. I don't know the shenanigans that they tried to pull off, during the last election and stuff like that. And from what I'm seeing right now, there's also a surge of illegals actually voting. Kind of sad. Because the Democrats know how bad it is for them right now, because otherwise they wouldn't be pushing for, no voter ID laws, which is a sham, because these damn people coming in here, and the thing is that there's a lot of people that haven't put this equation together yet. Now, Trump's talking about shipping all these people out, right? So what the Democrats want is these illegals actually vote in our elections so they don't get sent back. Problem is that Democrats are finally getting tired of having these illegals in their own neighborhoods. They want them shipped out. So by the Democrats basically shitting on their own fucking support of American citizens that are Democrat or even independent, they see it for what it is. They see that they're second class, and the biggest thing, I gotta tell you, man, the biggest thing that they fucked up on is what they did in North Carolina and what they did in Hawaii, what they did in Georgia, parts of Tennessee, Florida. We find out that they're actually funneling money out of the coffers that are meant for American citizens, and they're getting sent over to illegal families. That's the issue that we have. And people are seeing it for what it is. The Democrats want nothing but power, absolute power. That's all they want. When we say we want to go back to the old ways and stuff like that, we don't want illegals in our elections. We don't want that. We want fair and honest elections. We want voter ID law, and we want laws that actually benefit the public. Instead of you guys giving permanent status to like Haitians and putting them in protected groups, what you're doing is you're fucking turning your back on your fellow Americans. The people that put you in power in the first place, come on. The same people that put your ass in power as a prosecutor. Now, we know that this election would actually happen. You weren't not elected to run. But the thing is, when you got a senile old man that basically can't put a word together and freezes on stage, people look at that as weakness. And when they look at you, they don't see strength. They see somebody as incoherent, incompetent, has no thought, and all you do every single time that you're asked a question by any American, I'm talking about third graders, get better questions than the ones that they throw at you, and you still cannot articulate where you stand. All you do is repeat. It's like, being in a rinse cycle forever. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Yet you're not fucking actually getting to the point where you're going to dry off. I don't see how you can actually win this election at this point, but stranger things happen. Stranger things happen, so I'm just praying that Trump actually gets in there and he survives for the next fucking 2 weeks at least. to get somebody in there because I'm going to tell you right now, who I'm vying for after this election in 2028 would be J.D. Vance. Why the fuck not? Have the same damn people who come in and basically put an end to the fucking nonsense that we see everywhere. The nonsense of NGOs that go in and basically fucking strong arm politicians to do their bidding. Then they're infiltrating the courts, the justice system. Anything with a 3-letter word has been infiltrated by organizations that aren't even part of our United States government. All these fucking things, all these fucking, I guess these overseers of the damn world, they're all owned by fucking Democrats. Go to any fucking television station, you see the ones that are actually falling apart, like ABC right now. It's because of the propaganda that they push. Not only during the I guess the debate that they had, but also the fact that here they are, strong arming Disney at the same fucking time to actually go woke. And our kids are watching this, and parents are finally waking up to know what these fucking songs actually say and what they perpetrate on fucking little children. This shit has got to stop. All the fucking hatred that we get every fucking single day from people that are Democrats. And all I see right now is a whole bunch of angry people. I mean, you can't even go to a fast food restaurant with some fucking idiot standing there saying, "Oh, fuck you guys, you got my fries, I got them cold." Who gives a fucking flying fuck? Because the majority of people that lose their shit over stuff like that shouldn't be eating fried fruit in the fucking first place. It's not good for them. So they walk in there, they don't get what they want, and it's almost like, they fucking got bad crack made out of baking soda and no fucking methamphetamine in there. Or a cocaine additive. Fucking people my age in their 50s acting like fucking children. Acting like fucking children. Fucking coming out just like Tim Walz. And the allegation of him sleeping with a 14-year-old boy, that keeps on dropping daily. And they find out new information. What I did know, one of the things I did not know that I actually found out later on, and I've already commented on it, so not a big deal, but did you know that Gwen got fired along with her husband Tim at the same time, at the same day, and they forced them to resign after an investigation. They forced them to resign together. And what was it that actually got them to resign? Inappropriate relations with fucking kids. The same shit that we're dealing with right now every fucking day at school boards and stuff, them pushing propaganda on our fucking kids. This guy was out there advocating, telling boys that he was fucking gay, and then giving them off, doing the diddly to fucking boys. Then we got fucking people like fucking P. Diddy out there and politicians. And there is an excerpt of a girl that's claiming to actually see the privates of Michelle Obama. And quote unquote, she said that Michelle has a bigger penis than Obama. She said that she slept with both of them. Yeah, you don't see the fucking news going fucking batshit over that. You don't see them going batshit over fucking Tim Walz and the sexual allegations that he has. You don't bat an eye on fucking Kamala, who was fucking basically Jezebel in the political strong arm of her using her coochie to actually get forward in life. See, the Democrats, what they fucking do, right? It's all about fucking a show. It's all about perception. Everything. Identity, from identity politics to race and all this other shit. All it is, all they fucking push is perception. Just to get into power, because people are fucking in this country, or I wouldn't say inept, but complacent. People in this country are complacent with the standing that they have. They're like, I don't want to deal with this. It's too much work for me to think outside the box. Let me just go along with the fucking other lemmings to the edge of the cliff and jump the fuck off. That's what we have in America right now. We have an issue of people worried about perceptions instead of being honest to themselves. So I didn't come on here because I'm liked. But I gotta say one thing, you don't need to be liked to be respected. You don't. And the thing is, with Trump, you know, some people really, Trump has a tendency to get under their skin. But he's respected. Because he generally does fucking care. It's that his delivery, some people are too weak to actually accept it. When he's talking truth and basically telling you to your face, you're a fucking clown. And the thing is, all these, excuse me, all these damn Republicans that turned on him, every single one of them had a problem with fucking Trump because Trump went to them, to their faces, and told them straight out what he thought of them, and he hurt a lot of people's feelings. Fuck their feelings. Do your fucking job, was Trump's response. Do your fucking job, and then I wouldn't be in your fucking face talking shit about you. That's the president that we need. We don't need somebody that's a fucking Latino one day and black the next and Indian the fucking next and changing their fucking dialect to fit whoever's in the crowd. We don't fucking need that shit. It doesn't make you likable. It makes you a fucking race hustler, and it makes you a fucking piece of shit. Is what it does. If somebody comes to me and all of a sudden, you know, I actually had this happen to me when I was a kid. Now, I grew up in southeast California. Right below San Diego, you got the Imperial Valley, Brawley, El Centro, Imperial, you have Calexico, all in the same county. The majority of people there are fucking Mexicans. Okay? I'm Mexican. So I grew up on Mexican food. My aunt had a common law husband whose mother is actually from Oklahoma, Old Southern. So I had soul food and I had Mexican food growing up. This hamburger meat shit was fucking very rare. We definitely didn't get our fucking tortillas from an Ortega box. We made our own fucking hard tacos. So I ate authentic. Now the thing is, I had a white friend. His name was Robert, and they were upper class compared to me. You know, I'm living on food stamps, and this kid has a house that was like 5 times as much as me. Very frugal with their money, you know, which I actually respected. But one day I got invited to dinner over there, and Robert had mentioned to his mom that I was actually Mexican. I go in there, they got a fucking hamburger meat and these tacos that weren't even heated up with some cheddar cheese on top and fucking Tabasco sauce. And she was just reveling on it, how she made me good Mexican food. I'm like sitting there going, this fucking bitch here. You gotta be fucking kidding me. So I leave there, Robert, you know, being who he is, was like, you know, I'm sorry, but that's my mom, man. Yeah, I can't change her. But I asked him, you know, do they have any other friends? They said, well, they got some friends, but I don't really call them friends. He knew exactly what I was referring to. people of color, I guess. But the thing is that I still respected Robert to that day. I respected his mom for like trying. Thing is that, I don't fit the fucking mold. This is what I'm trying to say. Fucking Democrats have a tendency to actually go off your identity and put you in a damn box. And you have to stay in line, because if you don't, you got a whole bunch of Democrats up your fucking ass. Especially during election season. You won't see them fucking during the years in between. But during election season, all of a sudden, fucking there's a unified fucking front, Hispanics and blacks unifying together under the guise of, well, we're all brothers in this. Fuck no, you're not. You're not. Otherwise, you wouldn't see fucking Hispanics killing Hispanics and blacks killing blacks on record numbers. You wouldn't see that shit. It was so fucking unified. The thing is, we all want that fucking unity, right? That utopia, that is basically an illusion here in the United States. We all want that utopia, right? But it never fucking happens. Because you always got a fucking fuck up in each one of your damn groups that will fuck it up for everybody else. So you don't understand. This is why I don't go to fucking parties of nothing but Mexicans or nothing but blacks anymore. I don't do that. Because there's always somebody in there fucking harboring some kind of anger in his fucking heart. And all you got to do is say the wrong thing to that person, and you're going to get got. And then you'll see that guy on the first 48 going up fucking for life. When you're at a house party, everybody's supposed to be happy. You wonder why shit is like the way it is in certain communities where the violence is so fucking high. And this is the number one reason. It's a lack of resources. They put you in areas where the resources aren't there for you educational-wise, job-wise, fucking basically no opportunity. Kids grow up and they think by the time that they're 25, just like their relatives, their brothers, sisters, or whatever, that got caught in their mid to early 20s, they don't have hope. They're like, well, I'm just going to do what I got to do to fucking live past fucking 20. But more than likely, I know that my life expectancy is short, and you wonder why people lose their fucking shit over the littlest stuff. That Democrats fucking made your damn neighborhood the way it is. And you people that live in these fucking neighborhoods finally are standing up. But what it took is a common enemy, which is fucking Democrats flooding in people from other countries to take the resources that you took for granted. While you're going after white people and saying it's their fucking fault that they're like this, yet you guys stay in league with each other and you're both the same fucking people in. The same people in. If they don't fucking work for you once, why in the fuck would you vote for them again? Why? How does that benefit you? So I get to see a kid come to me, he's like, oh, I live in Black Hood, it's all love, this and that. I said, how's that working for you? He's like, oh, it's great, this and that. Goes home, comes back, fucking depressed. I'm like, why are you depressed? My cousin got shot. I didn't rub it in his face. I can tell you what I thought. What I thought was like, you live in that fucking neighborhood. You're part of the issue just like this person is. Thing is, I always see, one black kid dies, right? And I see this. I've been in the midst of it, okay? Now my dad, the one that treated me like a son, not my father, my dad, took me in when I was 8 years old. It was a culture shock for him because he didn't know I was going to actually stay there. Until my aunt told him about 2 months later, and he fucking lost his shit. Because he was in his 20s. They didn't have children. They fucking took me in. I gotta tell you, there's many times where I would see somebody in my neighborhood fucking die, and we're standing there looking at him being lowered into the ground. And everybody's saying, we gotta change, we gotta do this, we gotta start looking at each other, be our brother's keeper and shit like that. A week later, somebody else got dropped. Same shit, same fucking speech, but they don't follow up with it. The Democrats are known for this. They give you lip service to tell you exactly what you want to hear. And when you actually find out what it's actually about, it's something totally different. And I'm going to take on that fucking immigration law that they keep on touting. 65% of that fucking bill was going to Ukraine. 15% of that bill was going to Israel. 8% of that was going to fucking Libya. And then the rest that was left over was for fucking border security. So when you hear a fucking or any kind of politician say, hey, I put this down to fix the immigration system, they're fucking lying to you because they're intentionally omitting the fact. Oh, excuse me. They're omitting the fact that there's other fucking policies that they put in those bills. They make the stack this fucking high. And I've been seeing this for the last fucking 10, 15 years. Ron Paul is like a perfect example. He goes out there and he says, how in the fuck do you expect us to read a fucking million plus page fucking bill that you guys put in and we got to pass it in the next 24 to 48 hours? Are you fucking kidding me? They drop it right before then, and instead of the politicians actually, having people do their work, they're like, well, give me the gist of it. They get the gist of what they want to fucking hear. Oh, it's for fucking border policy, but they don't see how much is actually going there. And then they blame fucking Trump. He's not in office. See, the thing is, Trump might have brought awareness of what you guys were trying to pass, along with fucking immigration, to where it would fucking increase over a period of time. We would still have floods of fucking people flowing through. While you're giving money to fucking, the alphabet people or people from fucking other countries pushing for fucking sex changes in prison and shit. You guys are using our money for shit that none of us actually want. What we want is a stable job. We want to see our income growth. We want to see our benefits get better. We want to be able to know that our taxes are going somewhere where it's actually going to benefit our fucking families. But it all boils down to one thing. How much money do you have in your fucking wallet today versus 3.5 years ago? But I went and got fucking, somebody has actually talked to me about this. I use heavy cream in my coffee. No sugar, just heavy cream. Maybe now and then, I add some almond milk to it to give it some flavor. But the thing is that I have one kid actually walk in. And this is like 2 days after my wife had to go get coffee milk because we ran out. Call it coffee milk is heavy cream. Fucking $18 for a half gallon. I remember when it's $4.47. That was like fucking 3.5 years ago. $4, and I thought it was high back then. It's kind of funny because my kids actually, hit 18. My last child hit 18 in 2020. Hit 18 years old. So she left the house. So we ended up becoming an empty nester. Well, you know who went into office in 2020, right? Now, I had 5 people in my family. Now, I was fat back then. I used to pack on the damn pounds. I didn't care what I ate. In 2020, over 4 years ago. So, you know, I'm Gen X. Fed up with being a fucking parent and shit. Finally in my car with my wife. Going to a fast food place. And lo and behold, I'm paying the same price for 2 people what I paid for 5. Then I go to the gas station and the gas is fucking already hitting fucking $5 a gallon. Now it was within, you know, months after fucking Biden went in. Within months. I think we had a safe period, you know, until, you know, the pandemic was basically almost over. But while we're fucking sitting at home, they're raising the prices up. My escrow went up. My house went up. And what you guys don't understand, when she's talking about future gains, any of you entrepreneurs out there that made, let's say, a good year you made 20 grand, right? Your side job, 20 grand on a good year. The next year, you fall off. Let's say you fall off during the time where the fucking transition goes over to future gains, right? So you made 20,000 this year. Even though you didn't make it the next year, they're going to tax you for what you made the previous year, saying that's future gains. Do you think you're going to get a refund of that money back? No, they're going to fucking take that shit and they're going to buy another fucking Michelle Walkway or whatever fucking liberal agenda that they have with it. More than likely, you know, siphon that money into a fucking fund to fuck us all over again while they go on vacation and we get fucked. So who you fucking voting for? I already voted. Took a fucking relief off of me, but the thing is, man, if you're not educated on how politics works, and you don't see people snowing you, intentionally snowing you, not telling you the truth, omitting facts, but since they rock the same skin tone as you, it's all fucking fine and dandy. Fuck that. I say fuck that. I want my government to work for me. I don't want to have to fucking work other people to realize you gotta get this fucking America to work for you instead of you fighting against it. Because right now, the Democrat Party is nothing but fucking Satan worshiping assholes that don't want you to be successful. They want you to fucking play the plantation. They'll go out there and send out, you know, the good slaves like Obama to go out there and tell you guys, hey, come back to the plantation. Or you're going to be ostracized. You're going to get shit on. See a whole bunch of black people sitting on each other. And they're talking about unity. We should be united under the Democrat Party, even though this fucking guy right next to me shot my cousin last week. Well, that's my spiel. That's my rant for the day. God bless. Can't wait until November 4th hits. The thing is, man, if you think that there isn't going to be violence on either side after our next incumbent president gets in, just hope the police are fucking finally doing their damn jobs, if you get my meaning on that. It'll be another fucking peaceful protest, just like 2020 when people were getting shot. Have another instance of Kyle Rittenhouse out there. Yes, I still believe he did the right thing by pulling that fucking kid's head off. Because if it was you, and people were attacking you and hitting you with fucking skateboards and shit like that, and you had a fucking piece in your hand, what the fuck would you do?